Hello everyone and welcome back to the Horrido Campaign for the Focke-Wulf 190 Anton in DCS World, and welcome to Mission 12, our final episode here. So the briefing of this is a little bit somber, as you'd expect for a German campaign coming to its end. What we are doing is one last sortie, and then we are evacuating towards Dunkirk to refuel, and then we'll be retreating back across the Siegfried line afterwards. For what our sortie is we are being loaded up with bombs. We're to fly south where the front line is rapidly approaching our airfield. We're just to find something to put the bombs on, and then we turn around and go back and do our best to get to Dunkirk in one piece. And so let's jump in and see how this final little outing takes us. So after taking off and checking in, we just get a nice little radio clip to fill us in on the propaganda.
Unsere Bodentruppen versammeln sich an der Siegfried-Linie wieder. Diese Verteidigungslinie ist völlig undurchdringlich. Sie wird den Vormarsch der westlichen Alliierten aufhalten und ihre Ressourcen vollständig erschöpfen. Die Bewohner von Deutschland sollen sich keine Sorgen machen. Kein Feind wird jemals deutschen Boden betreten. Vertrauen Sie dem Plan des Führers und wir werden die Alliierten zurück ins Meer stoßen.
Indianer, Dynamit, werft eure Tanks ab. Kanonenschalter aktivieren. Schickt sie zur Hölle.
So shortly afterwards we get that call out that bandits are approaching, where to drop tanks, and I look around and realise that, well, it doesn't make much sense this being for us because we don't have fuel tanks, and then realise it's not us at all. It's just this background fight that's going on just for immersion. This is absolutely lovely. I just spend a while flying towards a target, just staring at these contrails, this completely unrelated fight that is going on up at high altitude. Really, really cool little feature, especially for the last mission in the campaign here, just to keep building in that this is a massive war. And also, it is a massive war we are very much on the losing side of. And there it isn't long before my wingman starts spotting things. I am having trouble seeing anything, so I just order both my wingmen and the backup flight to just engage ground targets so that I can hopefully use them to help me spot where these various things are that they have seen. And sure enough, after following them around for a little bit, I do eventually see this lovely blast there, followed by another, and so very much picked out the targets. There's still things moving down there, so then I turn in. Initial plan is to drop a bomb on whatever is left, but as I get close you'll see that these are in fact just trucks, so I decide that guns are probably a better option here. So here I come in, not really the best pass, I'm not being massively accurate. I underestimate the drop, then overestimate the drop as I get a bit closer, but still get a nice fire there. Shoot off a few rounds at the other one, but fail to make any contact, so just recover and keep going, no rush. Now I do recover altitude a little bit, roll back in on that smoking truck that I missed last time, Just as I'm trying to line up the shot here, one of my wingmen comes in and finishes the job for me. So fair enough, that is this little group entirely taken care of. I contributed one entire truck, and that's about it. But I still have my bomb, and so continue hunting in the area. So here we get new orders to quickly respond to an allied flight that's under attack, so I acknowledge the order there. I want to drop my bomb on something, do see a train here in enemy territory, so decide that'll do and pickle away, and then as I start pulling up, do see a nice blast midway along the section, couple of things destroyed. It does say German wagons destroyed, but I think that's just a decorative thing, that these are very much in enemy territories, these are very much in the property of the allies here, so I call that a valid target, and then peel off to try and catch up east of the river, where our allies are under attack. Then after a fair bit of searching, I do finally get the call that my flight has seen a bandit, so order them to engage. But then while putting in the orders and turning to engage, I get this little lovely message. So yeah, my plane there gets an engine failure, and I am quite far south of the front line at this point. I do try to see if I can possibly limp it back north and get back over the front line. Becomes very apparent very quickly that no, the engine power is barely ticking along at all, and I am going to be putting this thing down. We do get the option of bailing or trying to do a crash landing. I decide that trying to do a crash landing is going to be the more entertaining option. Not done a lot on this mission, and so trying to do a dead stick landing will be something nice to round off the campaign with.
Hands up, Jerry, right where I can see them. Come on, the war is over for you, mate.
So yeah, I make it down and then immediately get picked up by the Allies, and so that is the war over for that pilot. Honestly, probably the best possible outcome for him, being captured there. I'm pretty sure most of the people he's flying with are not going to be making it home after this. And so, yeah, that is the Horrido campaign. The last little sortie there. I got one truck, couple of trains, not too much, but really nice mission. Really liked that ending. Really good way to end a German campaign. It's always tricky to try and make a German campaign feel good to end with, because obviously 1944, the Germans are not going to be winning a lot of things. I will be putting my thoughts together on the campaign as a whole in a video next week, and then after that what we will be doing is returning to the Gamblers campaign, which I had to put on hold. Hopefully all of those issues have been fixed now, so hoping to dive back in on there soon. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for following along this campaign series with me, and once again thanks to Judas for gifting me this campaign. It has been a huge amount of fun to play through. Anyway, I hope to catch you in a future video. Until then, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers.